Hi, guys. Um, first off, yeah, that's what we're making tonight. But before we get there, a couple of things. I can't thank you guys enough for actually watching this stuff. That's really amazing. And it says more about you than it does me. And that's actually a good thing. There's that. Number two, this is going to be a little bit of a different tone. So for those of you who maybe have slightly sensitive ears, yeah, today I definitely have a case of the Mondays. So there's going to be a little more anger behind this. But since this is, Christmas season, holiday season, for those of you who celebrate Hanukkah, Festivus, Kwanzaa, all that stuff, we are actually going to do the airing of grievances. So I know it's a little bit early because it's not December 23rd, but considering the day I've had, they say stress baking is a thing. Now, let's go ahead and do rage baking. So what we're going to do tonight is the kitchen sink chocolate chip cookie. So, of course, for those of you who know me, I just can't make simple chocolate chip cookies. No. That would be much too basic. So here is your standard chocolate chip cookie dough, yay, with your standard chocolate chips. But then, to jazz things up a little bit, I've thrown in a whole bunch of other little things. So there's butterscotch chips in here, there's pretzels, there's sea salt, there's a little bit of everything here in this, which is a good thing because it's not your standard cookie. So, but here's rage thing number one. Let me go ahead so you guys can listen to my rants and look at all this stuff. First off, my rant of the day, in addition to just, having a case of the Mondays, is where I found this recipe, and I don't know if you guys have noticed this or not. Recipes on the internet, I have a love-hate relationship. I love it because, number one, they're free. Number two, there's a lot of good stuff out there. But I also hate internet recipes because, well, let me just give you an example for this. This is the recipe that I got this from, and it comes from bystephaниelynn.com. And Stephanie Lynn, if you're listening, I'm going to mean every word that I say here. So the recipe itself, rant number one, it calls for 1 1/3 cups of butter. Why not just adjust it? Why not 1 cup of butter, 2 sticks of butter? If you want to go whole hog, give me 3 sticks. I don't care. Don't give me, and it's not even a half a stick, 1/3 of a stick? Really? So I've got like this little tablespoon and a half left over that I don't know what to do with, so I eat? Yeah, my doctor, sorry if you're watching, yeah, you didn't hear that part. So internet people, pick recipes that actually have decent and normal sizes of things. That's rant number one. Rant number two, so again, Stephanie Lynn, if that's your real name anyway, you are guilty of this, which really drives me nuts, which is I don't need your life story for the damn recipe, okay? Granted, I'm a BS artist as good as any of them, and I love telling stories. Why would I be doing this if I didn't? But here's the deal. If I want the recipe and I see the title and Google says, hey, there's a kick-ass recipe here, you probably want to take a look at it. I don't need the primordial ooze and the origin story of every ingredient and your life before we get to the actual damn recipe. Okay? Just don't. For example, this recipe was on page 7 when I printed it off. I had to go through 6.5 pages of what kind of pretzels and why my kids don't like chocolate chips and gluten-free and God knows whatever else. And Stephanie, I'm sorry, no one cares, okay? So just give me the damn recipe and no one gets hurt. So that's rant number 2. Turning to your rants, as I found out, a lot of you hate raisins. Like, really, really hate raisins. I'm not going to get into an argument with you on this because I normally do too. However, I don't know if you guys noticed this. I used golden raisins in the Otis Nacha. So it's not like these little black things. And what was that, darling? Great. Not only do I have comments on the internet, now I have immediate comments. This is perfect. But I use golden raisins because they're a little bit juicier and they blend in and they don't stick out as much. I don't think it takes away from the taste. And because I got off on this rant about raisins, horror of horrors, both loaves of the Otis Nacha actually got raisins in them this year. Whoops. Sorry. You can pick them out. My grandmother did, okay? She was the one who put them in there in the first place, but then she also picked me. She was weird. Don't get me started about that because then we'll be here all night. So these go in, where was I? These go in for, oh, that's right. I need to go to like page 17, Stephanie. 10 to 12 minutes at 350 degrees until they're lightly golden brown and delicious. Question was asked, where are the pictures of the baked goods? I haven't been taking pictures of the baked goods. Sorry. If you would like to come over, don't, because these are mine. Because I'm going to be going out and trying to find Stephanie Lynn and, teaching her a couple of lessons. So anyway, that's Rage Baking for a Monday night, and hope you had a better Monday than I did. And so more on this later.